Okay, we're going to run through a few changes in the shop. The first one is for our bigger pyramids, we're going to use a longer lead and the Clark zapper for the Pulse Radionics Orgone pyramids. For the smaller devices, we're going to still use that purple box and the shorter lead. But this will be a little bit more convenient for the larger devices, so you just have a little bit more flexibility. Now, the only difference between the two is when you put the battery on, this will be on the whole time. There's no off switch. With the purple box, there's a little switch where you can turn it off and on. So that is the main difference, but you also get the convenience of having a longer cord. And if you get a recharger, you can just keep using the batteries over and over and over. So this is a personal power pack. This is a good order for someone who doesn't have maybe a lot of rooms in your house. Maybe you have 1 or 2 bedrooms, that's it. You don't have a big yard, so you don't need like a bunch of tower busters or anything like that. So you would get a large foundational pyramid. This one, you get a dream machine, which is good for placing under your bed at night. And also when you're traveling on the road, you can place this in a suitcase, and then wherever your destination is, if you have towers around or whatever, Wi-Fi, you can place this under your bed and it'll assist with sleep. And then you get either a large equilateral or this one, a large ankh, and this is good for orc field protection. Now these are very fragile, so if you drop this, it will break. It has a lot of corners and edges, obviously. It's better recommended for placing this on your rear view mirror in your car or on your wall, just so it doesn't break and you get to keep it fully intact. And if it does break, you can always glue it back together. But it, you know, who likes breaking things and repairing and all that kind of stuff? So just be very gentle with them and they'll take care of you. You also get phone shield, smart meter protector, and the Tree of Life. So those are our appliance shields. And then here are our freebies. With the freebies, we include just small tower busters that you can use however you feel guided to use them. The bigger one is a tactical or a mini dream machine. Just this is a tactical in this case, but this is the personal power pack, and that is the difference in the bigger pyramids that we'll be using as far as the cord and the style of zapper. The next update to our shop here is that we will now be using 8-sided pyramids for our large Gizas, which are in the family pack. We have a bunch more on the way, so we'll be able to pump these family packs out a little quicker. I know the wait time is kind of frustrating, and I definitely empathize with waiting. I have no patience myself, but unfortunately making these devices is time consuming, and there is a process that I take pride in. So I just ask for your patience, and I greatly appreciate your patience. So the difference between the 8-sided pyramids and the 4-sided, there's not much, but there's just a slight indentation here you can see, and these are a little bit more accurate replicas of the Cheops pyramids on the Giza plateau. Excuse me. And so, you know, every pyramidal shape is going to be able to create a natural vortex. Every shape has its own energy signature, so it's not a you know, a black and white thing where only 8-sided pyramids work, you know. That some have stated out there, which is blatantly not true, because that would mean that amulets and tower busters and all the other devices wouldn't work. They wouldn't work because they don't have 8 sides, and that's simply not the case. So these 8-sided pyramids will be in family packs, and I think it'll be a great addition to the shop. And as you can see, these ones are pretty nice. So hopefully that helps cut down the wait time. I know it will, and I think these 8-sided look pretty clean, and a little bit better as far as dimensions. But even on the old ones, they create a vortex, and they're going to definitely infuse you with life force with 4 sides as well, because there are a lot of 4-sided pyramids throughout the world. You know, if you look at the Russian pyramids, those have been scientifically proven to have an amazing effect on the surrounding environment, and those just have 4-sided. So, and we're gonna actually make some of those soon. So that's our second update to the shop. Thank you. All right, before we get into our third update, I just wanted to go over real quick the process for how we cleanse and charge new crystals when they arrive. So we just got these new Lemurians. These are going to go in the capstone of various pyramids. As you can see, we have different sizes. And so what we do with these is just make sure they're cleansed and charged. And how we do it is in our bowl here. There's some stuff from the yard in there, but this is distilled water. And what we do is we add Oro liquid gold. So these are volcanic minerals that we use for our water and all liquids we use for anything we eat or drink. Really good technology. And so we just add maybe one more. Anyways, so with this, we have a bunch of orgonite in here. This is granite from El Capitan in Yosemite. Granite has quartz and mica in there, mica. And this was various rocks that I think this was from Mexico. This might be near Chichen Itza. And then this is from one of the pipes of my chembusters. So that's filled with orgonite. And then we have some tower busters, and let's see what else we have in here. Yeah, we just have various stones. We have a big chunk of elite shungite. We use this for our water as well. So what we do with this is we let it sit in the sun a little bit, and then we put it in the sound accumulator box where it absorbs the frequencies that are oscillating off the walls. And we also have these, if you've studied Masaru Emoto, how water is a sponge for intent and energy. So we put these affirmations on the side here. So this one is health and vitality. And then we have love and gratitude and peace and joy right here. And then abundance and prosperity. So we have that on our water filter, and we have those in here as well. All right, now we got all the crystals in here, so we'll just let them soak up some rays for a few hours. All right, the third update is we have some new stones and some new powders. So the stones, so this is purple mica, and these are really nice. They're lithium rich. And so these are going to go in all devices, big and small. They flake off, and so get a nice shine in there and a nice powerful stone. These tourmalines are in every device as well, big and small, and they flake off as well. So they're pretty cool. And then the third one is pedalite. Now these are known in metaphysical circles as the crown chakra activator. And these are also going to go in all devices, big and small. Now let's go take a look at the new powders we have. All right, now we're going to run through what I call the SSO Matrix, which is metal, mineral, salt, sand, and ormus. It's in the foundation of all the devices. And the whole idea here is these powders, these atomized metals and salts and sands, they cover a lot of surface area. Obviously very fine granules. And when there's a thing called in physics called the Casimir effect, when you combine a lot of metals really close together, they give off a charge. So it's that charge combined with all the properties of these that really creates a strong accumulator field, which is what we need to accumulate the energy so we can scrub it and convert it. So let's run through them real quick. It's Rochelle salt, which is highly piezoelectric, black iron oxide, red iron oxide, aluminum, copper, shungite powder, activated charcoal, steel filings, we have fine and medium quartz sand, then we have coarse and unprocessed and large quartz sand, Bodega Bay beach sand, we also have Playa del Carmen beach sand, we have a lot of selenite over here, atomized pyrite in that bag right there. We have silver, gold, and we keep our ormus elixirs up here, kind of a Faraday cage. That's how you're supposed to keep those. And over here we have more. We have bronze, pink Himalayan salt, diatomaceous earth, iron filings, brass, nickel, silver, and stainless steel. These are our new additions right here, these three. And then we also have brass filings and selenite powder and aluminum. And over here we have our arsenal of crystals and gemstones. And we have some new ones down here given to us by our friend Nim. You can see these. They're up here. These go in all devices, but specifically these go in amulets, the smaller ones. So we have various colors of tourmaline in here. We have all these in here, and these bigger stones go in the bigger devices. So kyanite, garnets, shungite, rubies, sapphires, emeralds, Super 7 amethyst chevrons. We have mica topaz, highly piezoelectric, angel quartz, lemon quartz, aquamarine, and then we have our Lemurians and lasers. That's our arsenal.